And I think that paved the way for the rest of my journey that I went on. The journey was about accepting that my son had gone without me going through the why me's and why him, why my family, all the whys that you don't really get answers to, and that ruins a lot of people. So yeah, I think that prayer set me up, Steve.
For that journey, which must have been a horrendous journey.
Yeah, disgusting.
Well, not that it got any better after that, of course,
mate, I tell you.
Then it's just a roller coaster.
And at first you think the worst part is, going to the hospital and listening to this doctor explain to you that he couldn't get your son's heart beating anymore, and he actually had your son's heart in his hand, massaging it. You just hold him because you feel like he's got this close connection.
Well, he has. He's got the latest. He's got the last connection.
That's right, to your son. But it's almost like after that, anyone connected closely to your son, you
just want to embrace.
Yeah, you just want to embrace him. Kids.
Because you must have afterwards, when you suddenly start to talk to all those people that know him at QPR, is then, even though you're saying he was a good boy, he was a lovely, he made you proud, but suddenly there's just, especially with your boy, and I'm not just saying this, Mark, because I know you, because you're here, but the testimonies were just unbelievable from every single area. They blew me away. I thought I knew my son. I know he was a good boy. I know he was a good lad. I know he was really chilled and laid back. It's funny, he used to make me laugh. I loved to chill out with him, and when he came to stay down at my house, we'd be up playing PSP, the Pro Evolution football, and just talking about life and each other and stuff. But when I got to listen to other people talking about how he was with them and how he affected their life, like I asked this kid at the school when I went to read all the different messages on the flowers. He was about 8, 9. No, what this kid was about, he was probably just small. He looked about 8, 9, but he was about 12. Yeah. And I asked him, like, are you just putting flowers here because it was at your school? Yeah. He said, no, Kiyan meant a lot to him. He used to go out of his way and talk with him, encourage him. And whenever he'd get picked on by other kids, he'd always stick up for him. And I thought that was strange, because it's almost like you don't find guys that age sort of doing good stuff like that.
for kids that age. And plus, it was almost like let's keep it real. He's a little white kid at 12 years old. It's sort of like, not to say he didn't flex around, because he had loads of white friends, but it wasn't as if he was one of his peers.
Wasn't in his group.
Yeah, he wasn't in his group.
Wasn't running with him, wasn't a friend with him, wasn't in a football club with him, wasn't whatever.
Thank you. So for me, it was like, I just hugged this kid, man, and I just said, thanks, man. And that meant a lot to me. I'll be driving my car one day, a guy would stop me. Are you Kiyan's dad? I said, yeah. He goes, look, I just want to share with you. I moved into this school about a couple of years ago, and Kiyan was the only kid that came up to me. I used to sit in the playground quietly. No one was making my friend. I didn't really know that much English. And Kiyan just came over and said, what are you doing sitting over on your own? Come and get involved in the game. Then he introduced him to the main guys in the group, the peers, and then he ended up making friends with everybody else. And because Kiyan was his friend, he was sort of like readily accepted by everyone else. And he said he loves football now. He said that he really made him feel a part of, the school and everything. And he just wanted to let me know that.
I know you said you sort of made a bit of peace before you even made your journey in the car on that fateful day. But how long after did you start to focus on the future again?
I think while I was still all in a mess, I believed that there was a reason for all this, and my belief in that kept me going despite how I was feeling, despite all the grieving. Obviously there was an intense period that nothing was really coming out of me much, because most of the time, I call it where I kind of crossed over from sanity to insanity.
How long that last, that period?
Do you know, it's almost like time's a bit messed up there. You can't measure it.
I believe you.
Yeah, I don't know how long that went on for. It seems like It went on for months and months. It could have been weeks.
Could have been
don't,
years.
Yeah, I don't know, Steve, but I know there was a period when I can just remember a lot of screaming in the house. I can remember me walking around a table for hours at end, rocking, humming, screaming, going back to rocking.
So you definitely lost some time, whether it was weeks, months, or years. You really can't put your finger on it.
Yeah.
So what now, Mark? I mean, what have you done in honour of your son? What are you working towards?
Well, firstly, I wanted to honour is the way he was as a young man, and it showed me that success has got nothing to do with what you've got. It's all about how you treat people and relationships and how people remember you. So I wanted to put something together where kids could see that where you're chasing after money, you need to chase after your character and focus on how you are as an individual, and that will bring you more success.
Different type of riches.
That's right, and the riches of financial gain comes
With
when
the other
you.
stuff.
That's right, when you focus on your character and focus on dealing with people correctly, because you draw people to you. People want to do things for you because you have a serving attitude. You want to help people. You want to be nice with people. So because of that, I've set up the Kiyan Prince Foundation, and we want to offer kids an opportunity where they get to look at their self. Where are you going? Where's your life leading? And a lot of these kids, they're disenfranchised. As far as they're concerned, well, this is our opportunity. The only way we're going to get it is if we take it, if we hurt you. I'm angry because hurting people hurt people. So we want to start trying to heal these young people. We want to give them opportunities that, not so much that they haven't had, because I believe they're in a great country where they've got loads of opportunities.
It's just letting them know they're there.
It's the mind, that's right. It's their mind. It's the way that they're thinking. It's what they believe.
It's not easy though, Mark, is it?
It's really hard.
It's just not easy because I know you're still in that arena now. You're still, you're out there treading on those streets, and it's hard. These kids have got such short vision.
Very, very short. But it has proved that when they have authentic, genuine people who are keeping it real in life, that stand before them and say, look, here's my journey, just like yours. I've just gone ahead of you on my journey, and here's the pitfalls, here's the mistakes. Because you're going in the same way, you will have the same holes, you will fall down them. But sometimes, because of your time that you're on, you're not coming out of your hole. Kids are dying now, where in my day, there was a few more opportunities to get up again and move forward. Nowadays, these kids are using the knife and they're pushing it in their heart over
That's
what?
it.
A silly argument over what? An area that you've come into that you're not from my ends. What's that about? What's that got to do with? How does that place you anywhere in life?
Now, how can people find out more about it?
It's www.kiyan.org.
Oh yeah, okay.